Hi, hello, welcome to our channel. It's okay, baby. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம என்ன வீடியோ பார்க்க போறோம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா
So my parents, but I have grandparents from both Europe and Ireland. I absolutely love it here in Australia. Love the biggest island in the world. Have a great time. See you.
My name is Ifra Ahmed. You can call me Ifra. I'm 11 years old, living in Australia. Nice to meet you.
Hi, thanks for coming today. Did you know that in Australia there are 60 different species of kangaroos and a city?
I like a duck's. Its body is like an otter's and its tail is like a beaver's.
Did you know that the Great Barrier Reef is the only living thing visible from space?
Hi, I'm Professor Peter Harrison. I'm a marine ecologist and I work on corals on the Great Barrier Reef. I've been lucky enough to dive on the Great Barrier Reef for 40 years. It's an extraordinary place, full of beautifully coloured fish and corals. I really hope that everyone gets a chance.
In Aboriginal culture, dreaming is used to explain how life came to be.
There is much meaning and stories attributed to the night sky. For the Aboriginal people of Australia, the South Australians, the stars hold the knowledge. Since the beginning of time, the skies have guided us and determined our seasonal activities across our 6-season country.
இந்த வீடியோ பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கவங்க மறக்காம லைக் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க.
Our people observe the stars, the position of the sun and moon. The dark clouds of our Milky Way manifest a huge union in the sky. in August, it's time to go collect uni eggs. The songs sung across the country are known as songlines, and the stories told cover vast lands. And this depth of understanding ensured us one predicted harvest of summer and hunting times. Songlines contain the wisdom of the country. It's our memory, and the songline trade routes are as diverse as the landscape, waterways, and the moon in the sky. The universal interconnectedness in Aboriginal culture reinforces our understanding that we are all interrelated to each other and the environment. While we all look up the same constellations, there are many different stories from the north to the south and west to the east. Everything is written twice, on the ground and in the sky. As we read the land, we look to the constellations. When we navigate, the stars guide us at night. Through the day, stone arrangements and carved markers remind us of the stars. The Pavilion star cluster, known across Australia as the Seven Sisters. There are many similarities across the different language groups of the Central Desert about this epic dreaming story. Further west and to the east, the story shifts, and in some areas, it's the age of the story about underground to blue light. The moral of the Seven Sisters story echoes across the country, reminding us all of the value of women and ensuring morality. Sky knowledge includes the practical and the spiritual. It is handed down from one generation to next through kinship systems, lore, story, songs, ceremonies, rock art, carvings, and paintings. The Milky Way is seen as the rivers to the heavens by many groups. To the young people of the northeast far away, when they pass away, they travel to the spirit world and the heavens. And along the Milky Way, you can see their campfires burning. The family witness a shooting star that tells them their loved one has arrived safely. For the seafaring Torres Strait Island people, knowledge of the stars guides these master mariners on epic journeys. In our oldest living culture and in star stories can teach us all about the universe countries, from the ancient ceremonies to new technology. The wisdom past shows us solace and contentment and a piece of how small and vital we are with the role we play, reminding us each season to nurture and protect our lands. For conglomerate minerals in the east, the Milky Way is called Waterwater, Meat River, the place where everything once was, until the universe was turned upside down, and now Waterwater is the Milky Way that mirrors places on Earth. No matter how far we see, we are still all under one sky, shaped by a distinctive environment with shared values. We are all now shaped by and share the stewardship and caring for the lands, sea, and sky. Laru Biru Palabuai Moru. Yesterday's stars, tomorrow's path.
for my country. We need to produce enough food for the future. Professor Paolo is studying why bee numbers are declining. Wow, this beehive is amazing. Look, he puts little computer chips on their necks and tracks them. A green city landscape is an important part of our future. Australian rules football is the most highly attended spectator sport in Australia. Pass it to me! This is the best place on earth to listen to the night sky. Australian astronomers are working with scientists around the globe to build the world's largest radio telescope. Welcome to the Hospital of the Future. Professor Mia is building 3D human cell frameworks for cells to regrow and restore damaged tissue.
போன எக்ஸ்போ வீடியோ பார்க்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் லிங்க் இருக்கு, மறக்காம பார்த்துக்கோங்க.
Human cell growth occurs, and the
இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிச்சுன்னா மறக்காம லைக் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க அண்ட் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. பக்கத்தில் பெல் ஐக்கான டிங் எடுத்துடுங்க. அப்பதான் நான் போகிற வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு வரும். கரெக்டா?
Groups of neurons fire one after another in patterns like the lights on